quick wash of Seraphim Sepia on here. Or at least it would be if I put enough on my brush. There we go. And it's got this much gold around it, I think it looks better. Nice. There we go. So it's really washing, isn't it? I think it's just the angle of it just happens to really catch the light. Oop. The Seraphim Sepia has actually made me have a thought. Could I use it as a decent shade for in this batch of cables here? Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, yeah, I like that. That's cool. Nice. There we go. Yeah, he's really starting to look good now. I like it. Alright, so next on the agenda, I'm going to highlight the silvers with some Stormhost silver. Oh yes. Get that spherical bit up there, good. Cool. Get these edges looking fine. There we go, nice. Get the tips of the guns silvered. There we go. And the knee, of course. Oops, that's a bit annoying. Never mind. Very nice. Get this here edge looking fine. Nice. Now, where did that big splodge there come from? Just there. Right. Now we're going to add a smidgen of Uriel yellow just to the yellow cables there. There we go. Not very noticeable, but it is noticeable. Just going to throw what's left on my brush into this light. There we go. Right, so now with some good old lead belcher, I'm just going to do the bases of the cables inside the sarcophagus. Well, to the side of the sarcophagus, I should say. Wow, there we go. Well, I won't lie, I didn't think I'd do it quite that well. Nice. Let's see if I can recreate that for the other side. Right, so then we'll do these lights. Get them looking real flashy. Yeah. There we go. Quickly take the arm off for this bit. Cool beans. Now for this one. Cool. Nice. That's good, yeah. Right, and next comes highlighting blacks with Dawnstone. Oh. Hello there, great unclean one. What brings you here? You're here to make a mess of everything. Get your head out of my palette. Alright, I love you. Alright, I probably shouldn't attempt edge highlights while he's trying to nibble the end of my brush, should I? That's probably foolish and silly, and here I am doing it anyway. That one there's on the outside, so... Come on, cat. You're nibbling me brush. Yeah. Alright, buddy. Sorry, man, but you got a whiz. Come on, you. Oh, what a silly boy. Wow, yeah, looks good with this edge being highlighted. Get them edges good. Smidgen of black on my brush just to sort that. There we go. Alright, so now I'm going to add some highlights to the parchments with some pallid witch flesh, which, as you can see, may need a shake. Hello, Merlin. You want to fuss, don't you? That's what you want. You are such an adorable menace. Oh god, he's seen my cork. This is my cork, buddy, not yours. Give him a fresh cork. Yep, oh, he's seen the cork, he wants it. You want a cork? Anyway, shake. Much better. Oi, get off his las cannon. He needs that to shoot the Xenos, like you. So that's probably not really an incentive for you to stop, is it, I suppose? Wow, that was a little heavy. Actually, no, it doesn't look too bad. Probably give it another wash at the end, just to sort of help with that. Get off my pallid witch flesh. Man, you really want attention right now, don't you? Always when I'm on a time crunch. Get your face out of my microphone. Oi, get off me brush. I love you, but you're a menace. I will play with you in a bit, okay? That one's very messy. Definitely going to wash that again down the line. Streaking, there we go. Alright, so now I'm going to think about the decals, but you know what? I'm going to attempt to draw them. Pull out this rocket as well. Now, I ain't particularly good at drawing, but I'm going to give it a damn good go. Beautiful. Quickly just roll out that side. Why is there no mirror function on my pencil? Oh, it's definitely Ultramarines. It's just not very good. Maybe this underside now, I think. Everything else is, I think, somewhat acceptable. Make it come in a little bit there. There we go. That's still lopsided. Alright, no, I'm going to abandon this plan altogether and just decal it or something. Tell you what, though, if I rub it like that, does that make it darker? I think it does. Makes sense, I suppose. Wiping it to the corax below. Did make it smoother, though. Nice. Anyway, back to Microset and Microsol. Right, thankfully, I've got 2 of these transfer sheets, each of which have a nice blue ultramarine symbol. Snip, snip, and snip. Get you wet. There we go. Nice. Moved a little bit, but never mind. Still straight. Cool beans. Right, we'll let him think about that for a while. Sort it while we're adding decals. This skull here, I think, can go on his blue knee. Snip and snip. Excellent. Now, the interesting part is that I have already scratched up that knee. So depending on where this lands, I may or may not have to scratch through the decal too. Sorry, you guys can't really see it. There we go. It's pretty central. And it does go over a scratch. So at some point, I will need to scratch over that with a knife. But in the meantime, looks pretty good. Splash a bit of Nuln oil on it, and it will look excellent. One of these days, I logically need to think about doing decals before any shading and highlighting, really. Cool. There we go. Nice. And put one here too. Move. You can see here we have someone lurking. Right, I'm going to put a VI on here. 6. Nice. That actually was laid down pretty well. Alright, so now we will make use of this, well, we'll put away the micro set. We'll make use of the micro sol now, because I don't really foresee I'm going to use any more decals. Dab, 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 and dab, 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 dab. Here comes a great unclean one to give some assistance. Oh no, it was just reaching in a little, that's all. Just a cheeky little reach. That's the point, that there needs some highlighting. Let's do that. A little administratum grey should do the jobby. There we go, nice. Right then, and now, just going to quickly carve through this decal. Cat, what are you doing? I thought it had solidified by now, but apparently it hadn't. Oh well, here we go. If anything that adds something, that's cool. Nice. Alright, cool beans. Looks like he's rocking a sick hairdo now, that's cool. Leave these up, shall we, cat? Leave these up and untouched. No, alright, fairs. Alright, so I've got the annoying brush here that always splits. I'm going to use this to create some writing. Let's see how well this goes, shall we? Let's do this. Damn it, got way too blotchy. There we go. I just wiped it off so we can try that again. This isn't really going according to plan. Pheonix is too wet. There we go. Now we try again. No, I don't have enough on my brush. Eee, I wrote ultra. It looks so bad. I love it. Nice. Ultra. My ultra writing. And down here it's just going to get my usual scripture nonsense. There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely perfect. Same with you. Truly speaks of ancient wisdoms, doesn't it? And of course these guys. Cool. And of course, what about these? I mean, they are going to remain completely invisible, so I can arguably write whatever I want on them. Which I think I will. Shout out to my Discord members. Hell yeah. Alright, well I guess now it's time for more weathering in the base. I'll kind of do them simultaneously, I think. Pop the missile back in so I don't lose it. There we go. Right, so again, not a fancy base, because it won't be long until I can get more stuff to try out some fancy bases, but right now it's going to be the same old, I'm afraid. I mean, I personally really like it. I love its neutrality. You're coming to be a nuisance, kitty cat. Alright, so I'm going to just take him off the base. There we are. I'll just quickly paint it up. Paint it up with good old Mechanicus standard grey. There we go. Nice. And now we're going to coat this in the same. There we go. Nice, nice. Oh no, I just realised this has been skew-iffed. When did this happen? Ah, whatever. That one's okay though. Tell you what, while we wait for that Mechanicus standard grey to dry, I'm going to add some blue chips and scratches, I think, into paint here. Yeah, it definitely looks more like just a smear of blue paint on it. That big one there. Oh well, here we go. Still kind of like it. Nice. I will go over it with a sponge as well in a moment. Just doing the edges. Okay, that'll do. Blech. It fell right in the paint. You gonna stay? Yeah, he's gonna stay. Okay, so I've dabbed it off heavily. Let's see how this looks, shall we? Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, nice, I like it. Wish we sort of hit up the edges. Okay, cool, yeah. Yeah, I quite like that, and it looks pretty good. Nice, very nice. Right, so now I'm going to do a little dry brushing. I'm going to dry brush some Mechanicus Standard Grey around the feet of the Dreadnought and a few of the lower areas as well. It won't be too much though, I'll be doing that more with Dawnstone. And given that this is indeed dust, it's going to look good being dry and dusty. There we go. Bye bro. Doopy-doopy-doo. I'll be going more towards up there with Dawnstone. There you go, a bit of a light dusting on the feet, although I think probably need a little more. Top up my dry brush. There we go. Don't do too much over the purity seal. Yeah, there we go. Some rough dusting on all downward facing bits. They look like they've really kicked up some dust. Cool, cool. Cool. Excellent. I like it. Now this seems dry enough. I should probably consider gluing him now. Actually, no, I mean, it's pretty, there we go. That's pretty solid. He'll hold. He'll hold. Cool. Right, and with that, I've got my rapidly running out Astrogranite, which I'm going to now use. Every time I think there's surely no more for the next one, but then I find there's always just enough for the next one. Some kind of chaos bullshit right there.
I love that sweet, sweet chaos bullshit.
I do look forward to an opportunity to make some fancier bases. I just haven't got the resources at the moment, but as I said before, that moment is rapidly approaching. There we go, filled in that middle bump. For now, they're just going to be on some moon. Some moony moon. Busy mooning the enemies of the Imperium. There we go, nearly done. Do a lot with this plastic. It doesn't really stick to it super well, but it's good to scrape it off. Here we go, nice. That dries off, that'll look nice and rocky. Cool. I know I could probably find a way to make that, like, meld a bit better, but, you know, this is fine. You know what, while we're waiting, gonna do a couple of highlights for the purity seals with some Mephiston red. Also goes over any of the spillages. Nice. Very cool. Oh, I just put all my fingers in the base. Silly me. I'm great at that, you know. Left any obvious marks in there? No, it hasn't. Alright, cool. Good. I'll tell you what, we'll give a smearing of Mephiston on the top of each of the missiles as well. There we go. Nice. I am so pleased with that. Alright then. Well, the base is looking nice and rocky, which is good. And with the Great Unclean One's blessing. Right, time for Nuln Oil. What do you think, Merlin? You like it? You think he looks cool? I think he looks very cool. Alright, so while I don't have so much on my brush, there we go. So I'll quickly go over that panel a little. Same with that skull. And I shall use this tissue just to sort of mop up the extras. So I don't want it getting too dark, you know? There we go. That should do the trick nicely. Same on this white. We'll just add a very light bit of dimness there. Nice. Bit of muck and dirt and grime. Looking good. Excellent. Put a little in there as well. There we go. Nice. Yeah, next time I'm definitely going to try putting on the decals first. Cool. Right, back to doing the base. There we go. Right, now I'll just let that dry before we do our final bits. There we go. That Nuln Oil's looking good on the floor. I like it. You know what just occurred to me though? I don't know if I did any Reichland flesh shade on the gold up here. I don't think I did, you know. Huh, alright then. We'll do that now. Silly me. If I already did, then, oh well, it obviously needed it some more if it looked like it wasn't done. And these wings and skull, of course. Cool, good, lovely. Alrighty then, and with that, one of the last, if not the last things we're going to do is dry brush Dawnstone onto the base and onto various parts of the model itself to make it look all dusty. Well, in hindsight, I know it's not going to be the last thing that's done because then I've got to tidy up the base and whatnot. But still. Let's get you looking dusty, my friend. Nope, here's trouble. Hello, you. You're trouble incarnate. Here we go. Yeah, it's really looking good now. I should take this arm off and do a bit under here as well. So this one. Tiny details probably won't be seen, but still. Oh, you off then. Good. Making less of a ruckus this way. Oh, he heard me. He's coming back. Cool. It's definitely added a layer of dusty grime to him. So I'll do a bit of a rough sweep all over. Just very rough. There we go. Nice. There as well. It's just got a bit all over him, basically. Very nice. Hello again, buddy. Alright then. Alright, excellent. Yeah, he's looking really, really good. So the only thing that's needed now is just to clean up the base. And you all know what colour I like to do the rim of my bases. We're going to do this one black. I imagine you're all thinking, what? What about the macaque blue? Fear not, people that like to give other people that like the black rims aneurysms. There's a plan. Actually, no, I'm just going to sort of go around the edge and just scrape away any non-smooth bits. Hopefully not too many, if any at all. There we go. Wasn't much at all. Cat hair's getting stuck to the black rim. Alright, and now to finish it off. You didn't think I'd abandon macaque blue that quickly, did you? Right, got a very watered down load on my brush. I'm effectively going to edge highlight this. Okay, didn't quite work out as well as I hoped it would. Quickly just wipe it off. It's left a very faint edge of blue, kind of like that. But we are going to do this again, but from the underside. I'm sure there's already going to be many comments telling me this is pointless, but I like doing it. I guess it kind of was pointless. Oh, that's the rocket that fell off again. Need to do something about that, really. There we go. A nice rim of blue. Probably give a layer of black over it just to, you know, hide its roughness. So I really do want the edge of it to be blue because it is now my identity. So here we go. I wonder how many people years down the line are going to say, oh, your blue primer is showing through the base and the edges there. I say, no, it was the plan. There we go, the blue rim is rough, but it actually adds the kind of flair that I like. Just a rampant improvisational style. Nice. And with that, along with the insertion of the rocket, there we go, I believe that's this guy done. Yes, he's basically done. Done a decent bit of wear and tear on the whites there. He's got all the dust blowing up on him. He's got the replacement knee. He's got the scratches and whatnot in him. Yeah. Excellent. I love it. I love it. Now, of course, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, do like, comment, subscribe, /follow, all that good stuff. Consider signing up for a YouTube membership for its various rewards. Join the Discord. It's free. All the good stuff. And with that, let's go, Basil Ballistus. Doom, 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 doom.